July 11, 2026. I refuse to bath because if I bath, my energy would be okay again. And if I struggling at that energy that came from July 9, I'm loving it to mesmerize it more and more so that the boundaries and limitations for them will be stronger and stronger. And the hate and anger and will be stay there. Because if that guard will come down, it's like you're welcoming their abuse again. Oh no. It's an indication of no. Yeah, I hate them too much. This part is revenge for them. So I said a lot of posts, but I screenshot one from a messenger, which is the money is involved. That's why they are doing the targeting part. Well, and I guess because of a lot of problem, one is also is struggling to find how you will pay the rent. I love problems. These kinds of messages comes, and the things that I don't think I can do like this part. I always think their well-being, what they will feel, but actually, in realizing this moment, are they even thinking, what do I feel? Are they thinking I'm a human also? No. Well, I guess this meant to happen. My intuition is sparkling. Oh, I don't know why. Yeah, you have. I guess it says you have to say your part also because their actions is very loud and saying their part also, which is money mongers. Oh, I thought the weather is okay. Now it's drizzling. The typhoon is not yet away, I guess. But lucky. Didn't even realize that they are too lucky that by praying to God that the typhoon that will come, the super Inday will not make another problem. But I guess it's not useful. Why did I even pray for it? Of course, for self also that when something happened and something was destroyed, another money will be involved also. You know the difference between us that consider everything when we are having a problem of money, ourselves only is involved, but them, when money, you know, the amount of cash that is being presented, they will do whatever they wanted. Even others are involved in destroying you. Yeah, maybe some others are innocent, but when they presented the amount, they can divide it without bad consequences and bad karma. It won't happen because I'm still here. Oh, a message always comes in my FYP, a cursed place. Yeah, and when I relate in this place, my intuition really like jumping. Yeah, from the very beginning, this place really is cursed because of love of money, and some people are being innocent people are being added. They are adding their innocent people here, and the innocent people are becoming like them. Good luck to them. Soon they will eat what they reaped. They forgot that I am one of their ancestor. As I've said from the story, which is really Lucifer and the devil is one. That we ourselves are Eve in Adam. So we are your ancestors. Came back again from the memory itself. So even though we experience many incarnation, yeah, my intuition is like saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. Continue it. Even though we experience many kinds of reincarnation and forgot everything, we forgot that souls carry the memory itself. That's why I'm telling these kinds of stories. Who am I from the very beginning before coming here as a human being? Because the souls holds the memory itself. I've heard that message from another messenger in TikTok in my FYP that came along. That it says, even though brain cannot remember, but your essence can remember it. But I put it as soul. I know they even talk that they will not support because there's something that is happening in this building that I already observed from the very beginning. Maybe they are also involved. That's why this building is getting its unlock also. Or innocent from the very beginning, but they involve themselves. Even the ones who is renting down the middleman that we are talking. Maybe there's a person, then there's they became the middleman and etc. Because they're provoking something that they wanted to you to do the reaction. That's why there's a knocking like that they shouldn't do because that's an already trespassing from the very beginning and etc. Even though they clarify themselves, I won't believe it because people here loves to distort something. They don't say honesty. I observed that when we from the very beginning that we came home from city on pandemic, every time they tell a same story, the not the words that they are using. You can use different kinds of words, but you will determine it's the same story. It's same story but different. It's like different again on how they tell the story. Good luck to them. It's working. Your representatives to destroy what's to be destroyed, to hate what's to be hate. So no saving anymore. Save your own selves. It's already strictly no. The learning the hardest way the is here. If you want to I also guess represent that part why I'm here also. Because gosh, I hate myself. Even though I hate them, I still consider something. Gosh, what a pathetic self also. That still you consider the boundaries and limitations even though you hate them, the injured you, the huh. So the best way is I'm isolating myself and closing. So I'm really wow. I really is waiting for the bankruptcy of this because it's their bankruptcy also. Times tenfold. Wow, unlucky life. They will have. I had a content about that one on my other channel, but I guess it would be produced. I mean, opened because it was scheduled on the end of this July month or on August. It will be published. I mean, and all people that is involved at the start, it's their own bankruptcy. I mentioned there that if they don't know how to support, they won't be supported. Like me, why I'm here. I observed that why people doesn't want to support me, even in energy, but they wanted to be supported. If they are real, I'm benefiting for the back, not only give. I never experienced back for what I give from the lights that was given. I never sense an energy. That's why I'm experiencing this backlash of heaviness and negative. No real people is really is innocent and what we call good and empathetic person. I can say in 100%, 1% only I'm only sensing. And that 1% is being dragged down by the 99%. That's why I sense those more stronger, which is the 99% bad energy. Even messengers, even those who talks and know the situation. If they are real, from the very beginning, they should have said that what's really happening. What's the game? What's happening? Some slightly, that's why I screenshot one about money was involved. Because from the reaction of authorities also, one experience from them, they are triggering something to make you crazy in the street, and they're proving something so that you will do something for you to be jailed. Gosh, pathetic people who loves money, not satisfied of their own work. If they will bring back to me, I'm satisfied of what I'm doing. But are they are satisfied in destroying it? Because that's what I feel. It's not fear actually that they are producing, not producing, projecting. Why they won't come to support it? It's who they are. Their own being. It's like it's always says who they are, and what they always say is that if they think they always wanted someone to, or they can sense it in how they see you up down physically. If they will feel that you are okay to be always abused, always they will always do that one. They will always do like this to you. The truth will always come. Nothing is always hidden behind. Even me talking now. I'm not struggling to live for myself. I know I'm coward also to end myself because I love myself. That's the projection itself, and that's the evidence. I'm struggling to live for them, and not just for them because I'm always doing that for them. So shameful people and so abusive and doesn't deserve those kinds of adjustment. Because if I study myself, wait, I'm doing that always. The motivation already doesn't work to me. Any kind of motivation, even the this Bible verse always comes in my FYP if I'm browsing. Don't worry, child. The things that is happening to you right now, it will come more than what you expect. That kind of quotes or verses, related verses, and it doesn't work. It was involved about them. They should be the one who will come forward to end my life, not me, because I'm coward to end my life because I mean myself. Why would you end yourself if you love yourself? Common sensely, idiotic. Maybe they don't know self-love. That's why they are still doing their best to destroy something like emotional damage. Because they are this place is very strong and damaging someone by using emotional damage through experience. And how they insult someone, how they will project their feelings, how they even looking at you up and down, laugh like that. And I think this happens also. Maybe I needed also for a rest. Gosh, this place has no hope. It has a beautiful nature, but the people itself, they don't know how to learn. They don't know how to listen. They don't know everything. They don't know. Education actually also doesn't work with them. If you realize, if we are from the very beginning doesn't being educated, it was revolving all over the world. Actually, our ancestors forgot to teach us from the very beginning. That's why this present moment, my intuition is sparkling. So we are all the same. That is not educated well. But why is it that from looking and sensing an energy that other places already starting to open themselves from the education itself. But here, oh, they only wanted the money itself. I guess in their relationship, in their selves, they're already starting to reap what they are doing. But soon, from the physical itself, they will start to reap because they are very good in correcting you. That's like you are, you should be corrected. Especially, they know that I'm doing this one. You think you are, how they do the correction? You think you are perfect like that? They know how to do that one, but they don't know how to correct those person also that doing bad to their own fellow, and those people that is bragging their own. bad doings. If innocent people is being dragged in this part, as I'm also one of the innocent people, I will blame them. And I'm blaming them because they are adding. I'm staying here and they are adding me to be a part of their own bad doings. I won't pinpoint those who are so innocent because some from gaslighting and blaming someone. Pinpoint them also. That's how they work, right? Not only me, but them should also be. How will you pinpoint an innocent person? You should be the ones who is doing bad. Be pinpointed. Am I going to take a bath? It's even raining. I'm lazy. And my body knows what it feels to take a bath in a water. It refreshes and it renews also, not only air, nature, water. I guess, have to do it for self. Because this is the third day that if I won't take a bath, OMG. Even those people that go in the have their churching, some of their reactions is insecurity, envy, and jealousy when they hear something, or a preacher says something to pinpoint or to say like discarding you in preaching and saying words. Are you if you really are a real messenger? Because every person that says truth is as already a messenger or prophet of God. It doesn't work like that. You have to consider everything, not to pinpoint an insecurity. But I guess we needed to experience that also to differentiate good preaching and a bad preaching. Then even messengers in the FYP, you can determine and pinpoint who's from insecurities and not from whose messages is from envy or jealousy or wanting to destroy something. That is what's hidden. If you are really very aware and enlightened also. Gosh, if this is an rest, it's more like a prison. Free but not good. That's why my energy is like I wanna go somewhere else, not this place. I don't wanna even go home because it's the same. The energy also is not that good. The they contaminate one another. This place is close to one another from home and for confirmation. Where am I now is actually close. There's a shortcut that you can take a route for you to go in home. That's why personals that is very innocent always fight inside their family because they are vibrating an energy of very I, I guess I will explain it as the once I'm talking, which is the 99% and 1%. 1% is innocent, 99% is already contaminated. That's why that 1%, if they have a family, inside their family, there's always quarreling because of the 99% contaminated energies or human beings that allow themselves to be contaminated. Which is, what's the characteristic of that contaminated energies? Only who loves money, only doesn't consider others, always revolving in bad insecurities, jealous, envy, what else? I guess you seem so familiar, I mean, from this statement that I'm saying, even in your place. I'm talking to my place, but same situation as you, if you are one of that experiencing bad experiences also in a place. Like what I'm talking is a representative of what's happening in your place also. Everything Every bad testimonial of someone, bad experience is a testimonial representative of what we are experiencing also. That's why this is happening if you don't understand what is happening behind you. That's why I experienced this kind of evilness to this person or bad experience to this person. Like in a relationship, marriage. Why that happened inside the marriage? If selfishness always is involved, because if I'm talking about this community and we will convert to marriage, if selfishness is always involved, it is always in chaos. Because selfishness is really is involved here. Selfishness of interest. If you only loved yourself with an interest, selfish interest, you can do unexpected bad things that will involve others. Well, I guess this thing, because I call it revenge, even though it's words in this story and telling the truth, the experience itself. Why would I even think for them? I will think for myself also. The selfishness. At least the story itself is only involved. Not like them, even action is bad. And even isolated myself from them. Because they don't deserve any inner day that will, even the tantrum that they are looking for. They deserve this kinds of honesty story. Honesty, truth, and I guess this is the use of the screenshot that I've done from this moment. Because I know, some of them is already saying that their channel is gone, their content is gone, their content is corrupted. So I will be vigilant from now. I will do a screenshot, or so that for the future testimonial stories that is like linking to them, I will do these kinds of for myself, for the ace of myself also, not only them. They don't consider something, I won't consider something also. On how they give instruction to someone, I won't ever consider that kind of sympathetic to them. As they say, there is even in Bible, there are quotes that says there are different kinds of people that you shouldn't forgive also. But it says also that forgive your brothers and sisters, right? The situation only for me to be free at that part. But the boundaries and limitations is who are they, who you, like that. Whatever they do, they will be not welcome. Even though they will say, please forgive me for this one. Because there's always a situation that it's like they're asking for forgiveness. That's the hidden agenda why they became like good to you. When you complain through yourself because spirit knows. It's like when you interact with them again, it's like they became wow nice to you. That's why that means they know what you are complaining through yourself. That's how it works. Spirit knows. You are complaining. It's like we are in the court of spiritual. You complain that why is it like this like that? This person, I hate this person. But when you interact to that person that you are saying, wow, this person's like doing its best to at least that complaint that you did. Do a lot of complaint through yourself. That's way you can see the humbleness. But that's fake. Don't believe it. Don't believe it that so that they are being humbleized in the real way. No, because there is always a time that they will come back. I observe that part also. No, don't just believe what you are seeing. So, gosh, when doing this one also, I guess spirit knows. They will be like, also. But for me, who are you? Who you now? If I'm okay now, it's for myself only. And sometimes putting a boundaries and limitations also in not talking to them too much is good. Because some people understand it that you're already in peace if you talk to them too much. That you're both okay. Not good. It's another technique. Those people are cannot sense the boundaries and limitations. So you should be the one who is always be aware. And always remember that friendship is not that easy to give. Not easy to just say yes, we are already friends. Or yes, we are already okay with one another. Because people nowadays, it's so hard to find someone is so genuine that even you, those people even tell you the truth when they don't like you or they hate you. Those are real friends actually. If they don't like the situation or if they love the situation, there are some friends that always says they don't like that this one like that, but doesn't know how to appreciate. That's not a good friend. Also, it should be balanced. If they know how to say this those things that they doesn't want to, they should know how to appreciate also. It should be both balanced, because the meaning of that part, which is the only says the bad, is they wanted to destroy something, give imbalance to your mood, give imbalance in the situation, give etc. That's toxicity itself. So everything should be balanced. If we put in a relationship, it should be balanced. If we put it in being a neighbor, it should be balanced also. To say you welcome one another as being neighbors. If your neighbors always says complain to you, the meaning of it that already it's toxic. So, but doesn't know how to always. It should be take and give and take. Not all the time give, give, give. That's why this situation also happens. Because I'm sensing the 99%, which is give me, give me, give me. And they won't even not give something. Just waiting for the take that you give, give, give. And them, they won't give any for you to take also. But the characteristic of people, they really doesn't know what they are doing, or just these money mongers. They know, but they aim, but they are idiot of their own actions. Very idiot. Why would you even give a reaction if you know that that's their aiming? Right? If you will give, it means they are winner, because that's the thing that they are waiting. Idiot people and doesn't know how. Techniques also. Only let's do this one and that one. Doesn't consider that people thinks also. And someone is helping beyond also. That's why sometimes even though you didn't know what really is happening, their plan, and it actually is already on the spot, and you didn't know that their plan is already on that spot. It's like all your action is or I mean the reactions that you are giving is not giving to their plan that is occurring at the moment. That's the thing that I wanted to say, because someone is helping you behind. Idiot people that doesn't know that part, that helps beyond always comes, especially if you are innocent, that you're not innocent of that moment that they are doing. Seems so familiar that I'm realizing that all that their action that is giving from the past is their plan, but you are innocent at that part, and realizing, wow, God is helping. And I guess naturally the spirit knows. That's why the body's reaction also is so nonchalant. That's an evidence also of spirit knows, even though consciously you don't know. You're awake, you don't know, but your spirit knows what's happening beyond. So this is an evidence also of how People, money mongers, are very idiotic and arrogant of what's happening. Even though you educate them for this, is they won't believe. I tried it already many times. They won't believe because one reason is they look down on you. They look at you as not innocent but not intelligent. Especially if you are a meek person that doesn't talk most of the time. Especially if they look at you up and down like nobody and cannot harm someone. You don't know how the spirit world works. That even though they're looking at me as I cannot harm someone, but looking at myself on how my brain works, especially now that I'm aware and who I know who am I before. Gosh, I can say I'm more dangerous than the devil itself. How my brain works, how I see things, I'm more say myself as the dangerous one. And when I utter, even through my brains, what will happen to that person, it will really happen. Like even harm. Just controlling myself. Because I don't know if that's a gift or protection. Maybe that's the thing that they say witch or mangkukulam in our place. Because sometimes they only utter words and it will really happen to you. Mangkukulam, mambabarang, what else pa. That's a different capacity of a person from other human beings. It's only few has that kind of, wow, I'm controlling myself too much not to harm others and considering everything but them. Let's just wait, and one of them will experience that kind of magic that they wanted to experience. I wanted to do it also to them when they step the more boundaries and limitations. They already stepped the boundaries and limitations actually. But I'm more waiting for the consequences and karma. If they wanted harm to me, I wanted for them also to experience it. That's why I'm waiting for the consequences and karma. If I'm going to utter the consequences that should happen to them, that's already instant. It's more good if the consequences and the karma will come. That's times tenfolds than uttering it. Guys, I'm so excited for them. It's like we are becoming like them also. No, I still know my boundaries and limitations. That's why I'm not using this curse or gift that was installed to me that uttered it only, then it will happen to them. No, waiting is the best. Gosh. When if it's a money problem, it always comes in its way to resolve it. But for them, they really is involving everything just to be successful. They even recruited, of course. Everyone, maybe. That's why the some experience is like a harassment. They will not be involved in the blessings that will come, but involved in the bad consequences and bad karma. I guess if they even know this one, they know because the spirit knows, even though they didn't hear this one and watch it. This part is only those who are watching, if what they will consider. Are they still will be continue to being a bad or change to be a good person? Or if you are good, continue being more good and consider everything before doing an action. Because they themselves, they didn't even think of their actions. That's why they themselves are sabotaging their own plan to be successful. As I've said, idiot and arrogant people are really is idiot. Gosh. Bye. See you again my next content. What's their next step? Let's see. I guess this future contents would be all about them, not the community, but it's about the evildoers of people through experience. And what will you consider if you are at that part? And consider also if you are one. See you again in my next videos. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification, comment if you want, share my next video.